She said that she threw up once because she saw a very poorly formatted PowerPoint. She was at school. When everybody hates it, we think it's okay. When everybody likes it, we gotta complain. We're quite contrary. Ladies and gentlemen, you are on the cusp of greatness.
I guess.
We are launching a new show right now. This is the quite contrary Argueminotaur. Tonight on the Argueminotaur, we're going to be arguing about Jurassic Park and its many iterations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most recent.
Most recent, because I think that the most recent Jurassic Park movie to be released is really, really bad.
Okay.
I'm loath to say but I just did. And I haven't seen it all the way through. Like little the good hour that I watched of it made me think, wow, nothing in this movie makes any sense whatsoever. Now you...
Correct.
Immediately afterward, you contested that while you weren't the biggest fan of the most recent one, which means that you got something out of it. You get one of those. Yes, physical violence for liking stuff I don't.
That seems fair.
Okay. But you said that it's because there was an overuse of CG. And this new Jurassic Park movie will have more practical effects, and thusly it will be better.
In some ways, yes. I think that was one of the major hallmarks for the original Jurassic Park. And as you... Actually, it's even true of the first three. Because they got further and further away from real effects, and then they got worse and worse.
That's not the point. That is not what made Jurassic Park a classic. That was not the thing that bridged, that bridged sci-fi movie, into headier philosophical debate movie territory. What it was damn good writing.
I appreciate a good Michael Crichton story, and Jurassic Park was a good Michael Crichton story.
Yes.
I've read a lot of his books, and he's great. But what made that movie good was scary dinosaurs.
No!
Yes, it was.
What made that movie good was John Hammond. Okay, the idea that, we have this monster movie.
Fifth best character.
We have this monster movie going on around us, and what we haven't taken the time to appreciate until the very, very end is that John was wrong, and John was cutting corners, and John was being apathetic about not only his product but the safety of the people around him. But he was in this beautiful white suit with a big Santa Claus beard, and you just wanted to trust him, and that's what monsters look like. Monsters don't look scary. They draw you in. And that's exactly what John did. He drew them into the island. That's what Jurassic Park is about.
It's about the best real effect dinosaurs we've ever seen. Scary dinosaur scenes. Kids running away from the dinosaurs. Remember that reflection that the kids, and she was screaming and the raptor hit? That was amazing.
That was creative.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong.
Great cinematography and great real effects.
Right, but it's never going to replace classic lines like from Ian Malcolm talking about how life finds a way. Talking about how the pursuit of controlling nature is a fool's errand.
Here it is.
The hubris of man.
Here it is, right here. Let's separate the two concepts.
Okay.
So what you're talking about could very well be like a hard sci-fi movie. Right?
Jurassic Park was.
Right, but it had also a Michael Bay feel to it, and how big and bad the dinosaur was, and how not overdone. I'm not gonna say it was overdone. It's not Michael Bay.
No, extremely understated.
Right, but it was. I'm saying just the scale of the monsters of the movie. Right, we're talking about T-Rexes. They're big.
Yes, and they were made larger. Well, a T-Rex is roughly the size of an elephant, and he was made larger for the movie.
Yeah, that's exaggerated a little bit. But I'm trying to separate those two concepts, because hard sci-fi generally will not do very well in the theaters. That's almost always true, unless it is paired with big scary dinosaurs or something like it. Aliens, perhaps. That's hard sci-fi. But to me, it is. I feel like it's. I feel like
really.
I think it's on the
It is a
harder
monster
side.
movie.
I think it's on the harder side of sci-fi. And I feel like most hard sci-fi movies don't do very well on their own. Take Annihilation, a recent example. That's an excellent movie. I love heady sci-fi movies, but that's not what stands out to me for Jurassic Park. I get that there's a better, deeper story, and I appreciate it, but I don't rewatch that movie because of that. I rewatch it because of the fucking dinosaurs.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy to me. But the thing is that there's a reason that the other ones aren't classics. There's a reason that the most recent one isn't considered a classic.
CG dinosaurs.
No. It's because there's nothing to them. They're empty. They're vapid. They're popcorn movies. Okay? And it's exactly like Ian Malcolm said. And if I can find the clip, I'm going to do it. But, you know, the Jurassic Park franchise is standing on the shoulder of a giant. You know? Peering so far because it has been propped up by something that it is not.
Right. Okay.
You know? And yes, you do... and the argument that you need good special effects and a good hard science fiction story is just talking about making a good movie in general.
Okay. No, you're right. I mean, I don't think we're going to really agree necessarily on this one.
But we can ask you what you think. Join us in tackling the Argueminotaur. Tell us who you agree with. Type, Jonny sucks if you agree with me. Jonny is the worst if you agree with Jonny.
That's fair. We'll figure it out at least.
And in the meantime, click a link, baby boys and girls.
Yeah.
If you can with your infant hands. Don't make yummy noises. Yeah.
That was weird.
Wrong.
I wasn't listening to you. I really wasn't. I listened after I did the weird thing.
Good night, everybody.